Hey, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Love Chronicles of a Christian Version. My name is Martinique Y. Brown. That's what it is on Facebook. But I'm so happy for you guys to tune in today. We have a really good topic. I have a really good topic today. This is something that I've actually, hey, Rachel girl. So this is actually something that I have been thinking about, just for a little while. But today my topic is, am I a hater? And the reason why I say that is because I've had a couple of friends get engaged as well as get married over this year. And hey, Ruben, shiny forehead. Is it shiny? Let me fix it. How about now? Is it shiny? But I've been thinking about that, and I've never been the type of person that has been jealous of anyone, or, I've always just felt like I've been happy for people. But, in the back of your mind, you do continue to think about, when is it going to be my time, Jesus? Then you also think about, am I ever going to get married? I know, Rachel. I know. Let me post it. So I got some new software, y'all. Look what I can do. Look at that, Rachel. Isn't that so cool? But Rachel said, don't worry about that. And I'm not, it's not like a major worry, but I think it's just something that I think about. So I just want to let you guys know what you're in store for. I know, isn't it cool? I just want to let you know what you're in store for the duration of this show. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Martinique the Storyteller. It is actually in the description box, my link to my YouTube channel. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you send me a friend request on Facebook. On Facebook, my name is Martinique Y. Brown. So like I said, make sure that you send that friend request so that you will be notified when I post new videos, have new shows, things like that. Y'all are in store for 2 new shows that I'm coming out with. The first show is the business spotlight. That's where I'm really going to just start focusing on different businesses, different products and services that individuals have to offer. And they'll be live, so you'll be able to ask them questions more about their business and services. So if you have a business or service that you would like to promote on the Business Spotlight show, make sure that you go ahead and send me a message for that. The second show that I'm going to start having is called Authors to Know, Books to Read. I know that is going to be a really good show. I really do enjoy finding out why people wrote certain things. Was it something that happened in their life that really pushed them to write a particular book? And so I really just want to share these individuals with you as well. I know we're bombarded with so many books in the library, on Kindle, from Amazon. And I think it would really be cool just to be able to hear from these authors that we don't hear a lot about. The third thing that I want to tell you guys about, y'all see I'm wearing my nice jewelry, huh? Look at it. Isn't it cute? So I actually have a new friend, and her name is Holly. So if you just visit her website, which is after5accessories.com, I got this jewelry from her. Look at this. I know I never wear jewelry on my show, but I need to look so much more presentable to you guys sometimes. And so I'm just thankful that she was able to send me this lovely jewelry. I think one of the cool things about this is if you have a particular outfit that you're looking for, you can actually go on the site and just narrow it down by the colors that you're specifically looking for the jewelry that you're interested in purchasing. So she has necklaces, bracelets, as well as earrings, and she has a lot of silver jewelry. I know some people are really into silver. I really like copper and gold jewelry as well. This is all of her contact information. So make sure you visit her website. Is actually in my description box. Again, after5accessories.com. Like I said, this is her information right here. And guess what, y'all? It's only $5. Everything on her website is only $5 and it's nickel free. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. Make sure right now, you go ahead and share this video right now. So for other individuals that may be thinking about the same thing that I'm also thinking about, how to just be happy for someone in the new chapter that they're in their life. So like I said, the reason why I decided, okay, Ruben, this is his comment. Look at this, y'all. Isn't that good? So if y'all didn't know, that's my brother. Big ups to my brother and the miracle. They just had their first child together, and he's adorable. Maybe one day I'll get to show his picture on the show. That's also another feature that I have. So he said, why don't I have authors to know, books to grow? Okay, I'll let that sit. Y'all go ahead and give like the thumbs up sign if y'all want that title, or if you want my title, which was authors to know, books to read. I feel like that's more of a push. You telling them, read this book. That's what I think. Y'all let me know what y'all think. So if you feel like somebody, if you think that this video might really help somebody in just learning how to be happy for other individuals, just make sure you just go ahead and share this video now. That would be great. So one of the websites that I got a lot of this information from was Joyce Meyer's website. And I'll actually put that link in the description box after our taping. But so the reason why I started to think about this was because I have a friend that I knew from college. She actually just got married yesterday, and she has been maintaining her sexuality, meaning, hey, Kevin, she actually decided to remain a virgin until she was married. And so that's a blessing in itself. So she is the type of woman that is just on fire for God. And I know we all have our struggles, when we are trying to live for Christ. But she just doesn't seem like that person that you like, dang, are you ever sad? But that's not realistic. But, her relationship with God continues to grow regardless of what chapter she is in her life. And, her name is Ashia, but she's really a strong woman of God. And I just think it's such a blessing that she was able to meet the person that God has for her, and that she finally got married. So that was one situation that started to make me think about it. And then the other situation was one of my friends, another friend from college, he actually just got engaged. And so, big ups to him also for finally popping the question. He's about 34, 35 years old. And I feel like when you are in your mid 30s, then that's when I think society is saying, okay, that's where we're more so moving towards being more so in the middle of our 30s, mid 30s. That's when a lot of us are beginning to get married. And y'all know what? I'm here. I'm in my mid 30s. So I don't know, you do have those moments where you think, God, when is it going to be my time? And so, this is a couple of things that I had to realize, just about myself. One, I need to just continue to just trust God, as I'm living for him, trying to be glorifying to him on this earth. I need to just be focused on that. Not be focused on getting married and, getting depressed or anything like that. And not saying like I have, but that's some of the struggles that some people go through. So one of the things that Joyce Myers was really just saying was you just have to wait with patience. And I can really attest to that because I know that with patience, you really only develop it when you're going through something. And so the reason why I really learned how to have patience with God, because I remember so many times that I've asked God for something and I didn't get it immediately. But as I continue to be forced to wait, I received something better than what I would have received immediately. So for example, when I was in college, I kind of feel like this is a trend, like coveting, wanting something that somebody else has. So when I was in college, one of my boyfriends, he actually got a car in college. And, our faith was on the same level and everything. And I was wondering to myself, how come he has a car and I don't have a car? And at that moment, I felt like God was saying, get a car then. And so what I did was I decided that I was going to get a used car and I was going to just find a car that's, how people park their cars on the street and have their for sale sign. So I was just going to call that number and see if that individual would be able, would allow me to do payment arrangements, for them. And that's what I was going to do. So I went to one of our local banks. I asked them if I can get a loan for this car, because what happened was I went to school in Pine Bluff. I did my undergrad in Pine Bluff. And Pine Bluff is about 45 minutes away from the major city in Arkansas called Little Rock. So I actually applied for an internship in Little Rock. And one of the counselors that sets up the, what is it called? Student services that sets up interviews for students and stuff. She asked me, she said, well, how are you going to get to the internship if you get this job? I said, well, God will make a way. And I prayed. I said, well, God, don't allow me to get this internship if you don't supply me with a car. So that's what I told her. I said, God will supply, the car for me if I get it. And I got the internship. And so I went to one of our local banks and I asked them, I said, I applied for a loan and everything. And they said, unfortunately, you can't have the loan because you haven't built up any credit. I'm like, what? This is crazy. I'm trying to do good. I'm trying to, get a card that can get me to my little internship. And I'm like, what is the deal? So like I said, remember, I'm trying to only stay in the budget of $3,000. He says, stop, Ruben, go to sleep. Aren't you on? Hey, Sarah, girl. So that's my cousin, Sarah, y'all. But so I'll show her comment because like I said, I have this new software that I can do things like this on. So anywho, I got so frustrated when I was denied, the loan, because in my mind, I'm like, I'm just trying to do good. I'm already like in my junior, I think I was a senior that year. I'm in my senior year, just trying to, get things straight before I graduate and everything. And it wasn't happening. So I did feel frustrated and I got discouraged. And I had one of my friends, I was paying him to take me to Little Rock. Like I said, it's 45 minutes away. But I still had that faith in God. God still had that promise. I still believed in that promise, and I still believed in what I asked God to do. So I said, just take me to my internship for a solid week. And when I was going to my internship, I went by a car dealership, and not one of those car dealerships that, only have about 84 cars, but a major car dealership. And I said, why don't I just try to get a new car? And y'all, I'm telling you, I actually, I got the new car and everything worked out. I was never late on a payment or anything. And I'm just saying, that's the thing with God. God doesn't want to give us mediocre. God wants the best for us. So here I am in my undergrad. I'm settling for a car that's 10 years old. I'm like, long as it get me there. But God said, I have something better for you. But what did it take? It took patience. And see, that's how I feel about waiting for this God. Although I may see other people married in relationships, I know it takes patience, and I know that God is preparing the best for me. And not only he is being prepared, but I'm being prepared as well. And I think it's important that we understand that we need to be prepared, because we have two individuals that's coming together, different personalities, and you're going to have to learn how to go through some things without just throwing in the towel. That's what I've heard my friends that's married say. Yeah. Don't I sound like I know, like I've been married before, but I haven't. I really do listen to what my married friends and my friends that's been in relationships for a while, I listen to what they say, because I know that this is valuable information that I will need to take on. And hey, Holly, so let me show y'all what Holly looked like, y'all. This is Holly. This is her jewelry. Remember, paparazzi, $5. Go to my description box so you can click on her website, after5accessories.com. So make sure you check that out. Again, like I said, really nice stuff. I showed you guys the website, but remember, it takes patience. God wants the best for you. So that's what I have to constantly remind myself. The second thing that Joyce Myers was saying in her article was accept God's timing. And I think that that's like a major thing, just because we're so used to getting things when we want them. So we always hear people talking about, oh, you're in this microwave generation. So to me, that microwave generation means anything we want immediately, we can have it. If we want some food very fast, don't feel like cooking, we can go to a fast food place. If we want to cook something really fast, what do we have? A microwave. If we want to listen to something immediately, we have YouTube. So there's no reason why we have to wait. And we're so used to that. I know I'm so used to that. And so that's something that I truly have to focus on and be intentional about, is waiting on God's timing. With that, I have a friend, she actually, this is another friend altogether other than Ashia. So I have another friend, she actually remained a virgin until she was 37 years old. And her name is Laurie. So Laurie remained a virgin. And Laurie was the type of person that, was very open and honest with me about like her different struggles that she had and things like that. And she is the type of person that is just still working for God, regardless. If God say, you know what, Laurie, you never gonna get married, Laurie still might say, God, why me? But Laurie is still working to please God in her life. And that's just something that I really learned, that, despite how I'm feeling, I had to just still be focused on serving God, because that is the sacrifice that we take on when we decide to follow Jesus Christ with our life. We say we're going to also carry that cross, and we have to be mindful of that. This is no longer just for us. This life that we're living here on earth is not for us. It's for the glory of God. And I just have to remind myself that, and it's not so much like just reminding myself, but also just staying in the word of God so that he can just continuously remind me of who he is in my life, as well as what is to come. And when I say what is to come, it's not always about what you're going to get here on earth, but remember, we have a new heaven to look forward to. We have a new earth to look forward to. And so God is just preparing that place for us. And so we have to ask God to help us to be content in the stages that we're in our life. Not saying that you can't work towards anything else, but you don't want your mindset to always be on, oh, I can't wait until the next best thing. And that's one of the things that was difficult for me during my undergrad. When I was dating guys, I'm not saying that I don't date guys now, but when I was dating a lot of guys in college, I never settled for one guy, meaning that I always felt like, oh, well, what if there's somebody better that comes along, And I never fully gave that guy the opportunity to be everything in my life, because I was always waiting for the next best thing. I always said the next best thing is going to come. So we really have to just accept God's timing. And if you can't accept it, that's okay. You have to, one of the great things about God is that wherever we're weak at, God will make us strong, but you have to humble yourself enough to ask God for that help. So the third thing is to learn to rely on God's timing. With that, in Proverbs 16:9, I'm gonna read it to you guys. So it says, a man's mind plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps and makes them sure. And that's the thing, I can have all of these plans, all of these goals, all of these ambitions, but God might want me to go a different route. And we have to be mindful of those things. And you have to be open for the detours that you may be going in your life. And it's not always because of because of God. It may be because of what you're doing in your life. There's plenty of times where, I was like, oh, God, I'm not doing that, and it was a detour. But we serve a faithful God that will reroute you to where he wants you to go. Not saying that always comes easy. It usually comes when you just fed up and you like, well, God, I'm going to do it your way now. I can't take it no more. I know that's how it happens for me. But, really just relying on God's timing. And I'm telling you, the more time that you do spend time with God, the more time that you do what God wants you to do, then you do begin to look at everything in a bigger light. This marriage thing is not only to please you, but it's also to bring glory to God in what he has created between a man and a woman. And see, we have to look at it as a bigger picture, than you just getting, your needs satisfied. But it's also God has a reason and a purpose for these two individuals coming together. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about that. Like I said, I will go ahead and in the description box, I will put where I used a lot of this information from, and it was really good. I think Joyce Myers is a really good practical preacher, in that she really knows how to teach you things how you can use in your everyday life. And I really like that about her. Also, make sure that you guys go ahead and click on my link for my YouTube channel. Okay, so we have been, hey, Latasha, girl. So this is my friend, Latasha. Latasha, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? So make sure that you click on my YouTube channel link. We have 57. Do y'all know how many weeks I've been saying we're going to get to 70? We need to get to 70, y'all. I need y'all to start sharing, and I need y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, remember to share this video with individuals that you think may need to hear this. Also, you don't know who these videos touch or speak to, so that's why it's good to just share it to your page as well. Another thing is make sure you also go to my friend Holly's website, after5accessories.com. Remember, look at this, y'all. $5, nickel free. Do y'all understand what that means? Nickel free. I'm not saying that the nickels aren't in the $5. You get it? But I cracked myself up. Look, this is what Latasha said. She said she gonna share. Are y'all gonna be like Latasha and share also? I hope you do. But like I said, make sure y'all go to after5accessories.com. You can learn more about Holly. You can also pick some really cute jewelry for yourself. I'm telling you, I got this stuff so quick. It's like, phew. But I'm glad you guys was able to tune in. I will talk to you guys later. Also, don't forget, I will be having other shows come up. So make sure, if we're not friends on Facebook and you're watching this, make sure you go ahead and send me a friend request. If you don't look sketchy on your picture, then I will confirm you as a friend. I'm just playing. But or maybe not. But I will talk to you guys later, and you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.